Yamakwa baby Adom TV kase brand we do dia na yebo edi ewrom ye sha said dia kokobos ronko no so afo no never bambo honsem so e wo man mu Dominic Nitiu wo se wode ma galamse fo a yetu ofo tu announce why wadwene san kana mfon wonte se dogo ikure no abe no amena dwuma na so ma piaw enti da wura mpanyimfo bonyina no wo so dia na wakɔhya asasem na wo dwiri bibikuri ade wo so pesika kokɔ and small scale miners wo man mu say task force by ate so wombra na galamse so sa wombra metuo no wotwe no an cross nte sa de a wobamu on se akyekide wo peni mogya dodo ayi de nsuo ena frem ma no sanso na abofro pese hu damna ma han anase wo pade kokɔ hu a ye kyerɛ na damna ma han de nam so nti a ensemi e bae Adom TV ya bobo ni nkyeremu e de bro.
Minister for Defense Onimonyamfo Dominic Nitiu e de kokobonsem ama Ghana manfo nyina se memmo wo hu musuo se wo besi anti-galamsey tax force a ye de wonom akọ mmea se wonom enkohwe se galamsey etu obetwa no ekwan enche ye bia e na asoye e de enipa bi ya wonom ekọ akọko etia galamsey ohawa e de abo man mu e de wonom akọ mmea bi ewo Asante Mantam mu Apoe Mantam mu e na afi Atoye Mantam mu Onimonyamfo Dominic Nitiu e de nsemi tuja mu se sa anti-galamsey tax force ya adwuma wokwa akoye eti eda so ene se operation Vanguard e yade a wonom ekwa akohwe se obia enko baabi se wokwa akoye galamsey ente sa dia se nipa no wo be kire no na aban ene nadi se ne mmra esie okoswa e kire mu se sa enipa wonom ewo tax force yi mu eye asojafo ene a policefo ena waka won ho aboma wokwa akoye se adwumadie no eno ntimemma Ghana ni bia adwene enye won se enya ade a obetimi aye adwuma ne yi esan se eye ni breso ena wode kosa amia ede wonom akono.
What we expect of you, the personnel, commitment and professionalism, that you don't abandon your obligations when you are influenced by any other person, and that professionally you are guided by the law. Respect the rights of those you deal with, but where necessary, the law permits you to use reasonable force, which is determined by the force of your opponent. Your targets, actors, illegal miners, regardless of their nationality, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Togolese, Beninois, English, American, Chinese, Russian, among others. The only criterion are you an illegal miner or collaborator, period. In this, I wish you all successful operation, and may God bless you and bless our homeland Ghana.
Enti ahoya ne nya piem dia na kyerɛ sɛ anibre aba ne duru saa bre no so dia akɔyɛ rofa ye bo ani so hwɛ tuma ma hwene ne wani nyina da aka album mema ma muntiti bi ne asrafo ne apolisifo na gya wote sɛ omoka jegum na kyerɛ sɛ osofo a wona hwɛ fisam ne amanwe ho nsɛm so ɛwɔ mayi mu Ambrose Derry ina ne won etwetwe nkomo ehye won kwan wo dwumadi a wo kɔ no wakɔ akodi no na ne yɛse Ghana yesikasɛm egyina ne na so uyi sikasɛm gyina ne na so agidie a ɔmanfo wɔ ɛma yesikasɛm ne mu ntoto yeso no say confidence level no ekosro according to the Black Star for Kobo ni abo national anthem obetetwa ne dan obeti ye no bi asha se hurufuru utum se honhom no ekosro pa na sansemi hwan ene de tudwa.
Finance Minister Onimonyamfo Ken Oforiata eden bia to just say de obetime de nsa esenebu aka ne pise eyade a Ghana man yesikasem epeja ne mu yie pa esan se eyade se wonom ede niam bi egugu akwan mu a eboa amasikasem a ekofom ewa abra wonom ebeje abanua no se saa sikasem no mu epeja yie wo kire mu se mampanyini abedi akire eni enipa bi ekeka ho atutu anamon bebre ya wonom epesika ede abon man mu ama yesikasem no mu epeja eno ntia enche kura empempenso a yepese yesikasem no ekodu no ebekọ akwaduru ho.
The GDP for the first quarter of 2017 grew by 6.6% against 4.4% for the same period in 2016. Inflation reduced to 12.1% at the end of June 2017 from 15.4% at end December 2016. Interest rates are on the decline. For example, the 91-day Treasury bill rates have reduced from 16.4% at end 2016 to 12.08% at end June 2017. The fiscal deficit as a percentage of GDP for the period January to June 2017 was 2.7% compared with a deficit of 4% over the same period in 2016. The primary surplus for January to June 2016 was 0.6% of GDP compared to a deficit of 1.3% over the same period in 2016. And the gross international reserves at the end of June 2017 was $5.9 billion, the equivalent of 3.4 months of import cover, up from $4.9 billion at the end of December 2016, equivalent to 2.8 months of import cover. Mr. Speaker, interest rates have responded to government's economic policies and are now trending downwards. The Bank of Ghana reduced its monetary policy rate MPR by 450 basis points from January to July 2017, 200 basis points from 25.5% to 23.5% in March 2017, by 100 basis points in May to 22.5%, and further by 150 basis points to 21% in July 2017.
Yemfiri o memu mrahye bedwafie a wosofo ne hwes kasem so kan ofurata ko kasa ye so na fe yemfa ye ni enchega central mensene no emu na akopie mu ewo ho a yes tax force for ommoa emma ahonidi ho nsem entimi konkom nhwe hu no se omanfo entonton no ma ewo ba bie ni kwaso wo ton no ma no se se di omu no mafa kwati kwan wa ye won kwakwa nansnetifo anoma kokonekone wokwatifi ko hunu so no aba na fo aba bibisa se hwan ene no moji omanfo sika se se de empanyufo se wo befe wo sese ko edi atrom wo a wonim na be wadwene se wo de wo ye pesam nkumnya afoforo pe na wo de ba ho nti wo no why wadwene se obenya ho se tam amoman na boka na emrakan ene ne obedi e wo ho study se na efata
the Central Municipal Assembly aye wonom adwene sesese die tax force fo a wonom ewo ho a wagigi ska edi free omanfo ho ema wonom esidan ewo mmeamia ensem fata no eyade se wo ba betu wonom nyina ase ansemi onimonyamfo Emmanuel Lamte ya woye Municipal Chief Executive ewo ga Central eno de tuja ewo abra na wonom eye stakeholders meeting bi wachire mu se eyade se sa tax force fo wonom enye wadwuma yie wagigi ska edi free nipa bebre honom ema wonom ye eniama ensem fata enu nti ena wonom aye wadwen se wo ba betu sa na moyi ama periperio aba ewo wonom municipality ho
assembly a human institution yes we have challenges kakra what they can mention task force on say task force no omo call out so be here a sit down without permit no omo ensure say unya permit. Sometimes nkrofo bibi a complain say ebimu kojisika na omo atro stop work ana final warning na obehu ana from foundation level no na ade no complete without the person no acquiring permit from the assembly maybe a sikano akode just one person's pocket. Until you identify that issues no our task force who bibi afe na maba was some few months until who bibi say you be running that unit no professionally until we are putting measures in place how to ensure say you be running that unit no professionally.
Yanko memu mrahye bedwafie na de chiame hene wo memu mrahye bedwafie wonamnyamfo Mike Okwe wotonensa e de frɛ wosoafo a wono ene hwebambo kan won sebso national security minister e ma ne kopie mu e wo memu mrahye bedwafie ebisebisa ne sensem say yes CID4 etimi bowro memu mrahye bedwafo bi fie na wokoye search abra wono speaker wonim ho ahwe
Odwemtinani a owo oman mu mmra hyebedwafie Professor Michael Kwe ato ne nsa afrɛ National Security Minister Albert Kanda paase wɔmmra na wɔmɛkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm bi mu enkyerɛ oman mmra hyebedwafie. Nienti a opanyini ato ne nsa afrɛ osuafo yi ene sɛ enkyɛ yɛ kora ɛna CID fo ɛne a police fo bi ɛkɔ empanyinfo bi ana wɔnom ɛwɔ aban dada ne mu bi te sɛ onimunyamfo Kwabena Donko ya wɔyɛ former power minister ɛne afi deputy power minister John Ginapo fie ekoko hwehwe niamemu wo honom ya na wo pe nkyeremu bi ewo Amerideal no ho eno na Professor Michael Kwe eto ne nsa afre National Security Minister say omra no mekyerɛkyerɛ no ahye bedwafie mu nienti a watu saa anamo.
Ene efuto sonko akọ ede amagana adehye se enye de hyire nyina ene isika kokọ ebi ho a obehwe no nipa bi beben wona afi obefefi wose aduasa mienu nyina da ede akyero aya so ope wasem no obefo ayonko enkanka enkrofo bi a wonhye da nimomo ene omo nanteye enimomo su enimomo ban yese safo na so hwe omo yi ewo omo ho esanse ebi ho a na akwetise samampo mu ayo ahyenhyenhyen obebiem na abrefo nko a ebi a wasere na no se kwa kyenkyena so omu na ne trim pa utra nko ye wokofo na damfo yi na bia wudi bi ene wo ba bedi wo
kokobo akwa magana manfo nyina se wuhia obi da edikan na so ye ne ho se opewasem ema ne boro so a e wo se wo da ho so na wo hwe ho yie saa efutu semi Major Jacob Kujo ya woye security trainer ewo Achiase Jungle Welfare School no ena wode ma omanfo ewo abra wode adwumayefo bi a wonom ewo multimedia group mu efa enkyerɛkyerɛ adwumadie bi mu wo kyerɛ mu se enipa a eya na one time eni suban no wonom na mpempi no wo hia ofofra woda suban a edi ekyerɛ wo no woye wo ho se wo pewasem se be ya obenya kwan bi afa so na watimi aye obone eno ntiga na manfo nyina enna wo ho so ewo abra wo be hia se nipa ne bi.
It is never right for you to always befriend anybody at all you see on the road because you don't know the intention of the person you are meeting for the first time. Some people tend to become very nice to you, but you ask yourself, do you know them? Where did you meet them? And why is the person being so nice to me? It could be that the person wants certain information about you or the person wants to pick you. So they become nice to you and then you lose your guard. And then that's the time that they take the information or the gadget that they want from you away from you. So it is never advisable. Always think twice before making friends by the roadside.
Adom TV kasi eguso ayekenkan edema mo hye ne so se GTP new style still timeless wo be hye wo ma be hye nana no mo be hye unsi emanim papa enene wo mode abre no we eye fofora aba abitomti mo mode aso be ma sa ebetimi akabie new style eno no na uwie so anu amansa ka Abicus collection insa no adwuma esansa Abicus wo betwetwa wo be pam amana fata ba bia wo ko bia wo betimi de akofra Abicus 020 151 3275 020 151 3275. Yenko etifido mantemu na okopiemu ewo etifido mantema so brantam etoye ema enam so nipa bi kodi nsenseme no nya ba bi fo wotrinto no yesi atoro nchimbo afuku nadmo se say discuss mo akwa atwe te se kantete bapa e de amom nti say wontimi nko no waba wontimi nyi bi ne bi aso omanfo so Adom TV kase ekopiemu ne omanfo ne betwetwe nkomo besides obra no say no mobo no say na no masi ko mo mra nadmofo emfa hwe emre omo
say die ababeto dwa say enya de a National Disaster Management Organization ya yetwaniti ya efrene nadmo no wonum ebetimi akon aboa enipa ensuo anase esan bi ababeto wonum esan se eyade se wonum ewo ekemu pa ensem a efri nadmo aso ye ho ba na ekire mu se abanda da etwamu kono eyade se wonum ebro eka bebregu honum enu nti nadmofo eni sika eni akande a obetimi ade aboa enipa ensuo afa wonum niama anase wonum akọ ohaw bi mu ensem no koso a ekire mu se enu na no bnada ensu a eyiri fa nipa empempem ankoma ewo northern region no wonum entimi anye bibia amfa moa wonum esanse wonim ni akade a obetimi ede aye adwuma no se de ese saa mia a wo ho ekeka ye ewo abra ensu eyiri fa wo mo ewo northern region no eyade ese Omampanyini abedi akyire onimonyamfo Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia akɔhɔnom akɔakɔsra wɔnom akɔakɔhyɛ wɔnom bɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛnkyɛkora aban ɛne nadmu ɛbɛba abɛyɛ wɔn mmoa na wɔn afiri ɔhaw a wɔnom akɔmu ne mu.
Yafi an insurance from free senior high school aban so de ba said be into a school. Ghana need the biada will be BC. Obetumi akobi abra kapra to kuru dem kranya de obetua bi no. Jumeko a friend say Imani Ghana e showboku wo manima ekobase aban etu na mobia wo hwemu ne sa na montuo no ebetumi aboa entime moa ba bia wo se wotene no na afi wo atwe aban aso esi so esanse mpanyifo se de otwa sa no ya de wonim se na chia ne free senior high school wo one to mu bi HM say aban ebo no homode se beba so de na so onye ni se beba so kra na ebetumi akwa kosi ase wa hwe be te se ahwede abana ye se ne de nkosi kom.
Ora Franklin Kujo ya woye executive director Edema Imani Ghana edin sembia toja akyere mu wono de wo hunu se enya de a free senior high school dwumadi a Nana Ekufuado ene ne mpanyinfo epese wode ba oman mu no ebetimi aye adwuma wo kyere mu se enyama bi a mpanyinfo ede toto akwan mu ene hyehye ya eda free senior high school no ho no wono de wo hwemu a enya de a ebetimi aboa esan se eniama eni akade a ewo se wonum edigu akwan mu ansana wahyase ama free senior high school na aye adwuma wo man mu no wonum emfa ntoto ho no mu nwiye enu nti ana ono de wo ka ne sa no ode nsemi tudwa ewa abra Sherryfield Montessori School eye graduation edema enkwala ne bia wonum awie junior high school.
Oh, well, basic education ought to be free. I feel nobody held a gun to the head of the MPP to expand access and make basic education terminate as SHS. As we speak right now, that is not going to be achieved because they've limited the whole idea of basic education up to the free, SHS level to a certification and a filter, which is the BECE. I don't understand that because you promised that basic education, which is supposed to be free and compulsory, will terminate at SHS, which means you don't even have to have BECE exams. But the reality is dawning, as I've realized. And that's the reason why the goalpost keeps shifting. I'm grateful that at least we heard the minister say that, well, willy-nilly we'll get on and do it. But I'm sure he's also being mindful of the fact that there are challenges along the way. And one of those challenges is to deal with the fact that students who may not be able to pass BECE have not been covered by the basic, the free and compulsory basic education they are promised.
Mame Magdalene Jifa Atiase, ya wono no ye headmistress ewo Sherryfield Montessori School yinso. Ede adesrede eto awofo nyina anim se wonmoa wo ma no ewa abra wono ma ba fie no de homework aba esan se awofo ni bebre nkwala ne de homework ba na wono ma yi wani ama nkwala ne nko a na eya enya ade se eboa enu nti wo ma wani enkum wo ma no adesua ho se be ya nkwala na adesua ebetimi akọ animu.
The parents not helping their wards at home to do their homeworks, so they have to send their homework back to us for us to help the children to do it, which I know is a matter of the parents being so busy. But I also always advise that they can also get a help from somewhere. It could be a teacher, a home teacher to help them. It could be their uncle to help them when they are not available. But it is the nature of their work, which we appreciate and understand. But I have a feeling that they can always get a help from somewhere.
Yamfa ni enche from Mantemu na Manklalo a wo mepe traditional area ene nana wose ensuwa aida empotem ho a subunto timi fa so ne ade na wutimi de ko ede ba no nua bi efufufufu mu a eya yesi akwan wono wo hu ne se wanhwe ya dache bi bebo mu krobo mesanse betimi maka nkwanhia ana se subunto mu nkwanhia asi ama ade hye bi ato anana no monse adu nti we de wasrepa se asoye a ehwe nsuwansu ho senso wanhwe na ne mu ye nua no wontwetwa emfemfiri nso ne
Uncle a owo mepe traditional area Togbe Kwesi Negu ya wotoso ensia e de adesrede ato Ministry of Water Resource and Sanitation ene Volta River Authority enim se womomodin ase aquatic weeds bia ewo wonum ensuo no so no obeyi e de afiri so sa lake ya eda wonum empotemu hoi eno nko a ene kwan a enipa owo mpotemu ho no mo etimi fa so edinya adwumaye nanso aquatic weeds agi nsuo ya boso a emwa ema wonum entimi nkonkoye wadwuma enu nti asoye momodin ase obeba beyi saa aquatic weeds ni na ede afiri nsuo no so na aboa emanipa ewo ho no etimi akoso aye wonum adwuma or the side is redie etudwa ewa abra wonum ye cultural music fair bi ede ma enipa wonum ewo mepe traditional area ya eno na wotaye ansa na wonum edi wonum afeneto festival celebrations no
ye challenge I face kese pa ye yensuo no before mbe ya kosombo dam no na ye maame no no mu yi oyster adodi no mu yi ni wonso na so mbe ya kosombo dam no ama nwura aba nsuo no mtino apam someone nyina momako ama ye fishes no bebre so momako hide wo nsuo no nti ama ye community no sena na omusi eye adwuma enye scarf kane no te se eni ho sabio etu ho na mo brebia nanso mo ye papa bia ma de hia ne se nkomba be yi nwura na ewo nsuo no no nkomba be yi nwura ne free nsuo no sene be ya ebe ma enam no oyster ne lobsters no omunyina be san back
opanyini a wobehweye ema adwumadie no ekoso ya ne dini ene avadada togbe azagba ya wotoso enan enso e de adesrede eto emrantie ene maba enim se ye ma yeni enku afasha yedi ewo ye man mu ensene ne ayeye ewo amanone no esense ye man mu no ye wa afasha bebre wo mu a enika na sandi emhumtu ebre omanga
they used to deviate from the foreign culture because what they are practicing as far is not bringing us development as we expect. Culture is very crucial in our life. So if you deviate from your culture, your development is also doubtful. So we are doing everything possible as leaders to make sure that the youth of today turn their attention to our culture instead of going to copy the overseas cultures that they are doing now.
The Adom so ya pomudi monsem ne yebo e de rem kofa ginseng power capsules ma mema power emu mutmeji o mane we be ma na power wo from dia na ne boost power ene kofa ginseng power capsules na kofa garlic bitters e wo ho e de mayen se de be enkwamo na betimi anya ahode ne yetimi akon e de tie ade bia sans na endpoint homeopathic clinic Dr. Edubu attenda no gogusu yes enkyere no wo sa yade wo ja basobode yade bia fa ko no ntu ase emfama ho heaven insecticide spray ene ne kwel so saka bia obeda se de wo heaven abo bia ntimi metete we sans ho de unya bumra ho se krudum na wonim sa so bimu ena wona momada amenti ye ba ne akohwempom de wonse Yemo enfengwem ewo impomdemo ensem apanyimpa wono enakoa woda no Center of Awareness opanyine de adesede sonko atodwa sanka be ya nka asoye a ehwempomdemo ensem sonko wonka jangum womboda wura no pa wiane anwumre won cheche Ghana de hye hepatitis hia se wose yetimi tu ase esanse yade ediewu ekum nipa efrati asfasa so many pa eto ape emema da ne ma ema kora de woboto ema pa oba bia wonya ni nyina da ene se na wotwe mu ebeto dwa se hepatitis na wose yeboda wuru edikutia eno nam so amampanyifo bodwa danka ana wohwe ho asem etimi aka eho ena wopanyini wokokoto dwa anaso kopie mu a wode ensem tu dwa wo kyirimu ese de normal esi krono na eho behia se ewose mpanyifo timi ye ho bibi na afi hepatitis no wotimi bon ho da wuru wohwe ho so wobetimi akasa ede afa ho.
Programs Director Owo Center of Awareness Owura Anthony Kujo e de adesrede ato asuaya a ehwe mpomuden ho nsam so se omomodin ase hepatitis ho adekyere no obehye mu kena e wo man mu wo kyere mu a wono maso ye honom no hepatitis yare a amanfo edi aba ho no ekwa animu a ekire se omanfo dodo na ennim hepatitis ho nimdie bia ewo mfimfini mantamu ene miamia etwa ho ahia eno nti ena ode saa de sire eto asoye a ehwe ye mpomuden ho nsem se obemomodian na hepatitis ho adesua no obehye mu kena na konkurase ama nipa nyina ate ho asem sebe ya yare no enti atese ewo menyi mu
hepatitis no education on call yesterday oye in Yarbankai it is center of awareness yetm this woman there they go they would actually be asking na kepos mine Ghana afende nyina there and then they use hepatitis B they both church ekona nipa fada obenye bi ekona nipa fada orenye bi and so bimbo wenye bi nkode ya ekona obotum wa na wa hwe no yi ama oren fan sen nyanko anaso there obosha na sitin yi ama how can say oye hepatitis B abane never no do wa kofo
enipa bi a wonum ekoye free screening yi bi ene Adom kasensem training etwetwe nkomo kire omanigi a womanya ewo sa free screening yi mu
Dear so Jadi Monsem Emerpam no 1 hour born with the Uru and as 1 hour so yasan the Monsem Banafi what to be. The Jadi Monsem no we now is near the Abanabi Niako, Niako Ready Coso Ewer Drama. Yanko Ejediemo and some out mosquito spray and a equity montima one and come mountain now wash them abbreviate to be mayor of Mayor Tono entity war na Wayana Jonas or Banso dear watches Waya Boa Tremoha or be drawn or better power Freddy's corner Papa be equity monte a mobile phones a back cameras a back laptops dear a demufua bomade as over corner man sabeka no money be autonoma e could do 200 Ghana cedis ye chow woman can kindly see and dear if from behind my smiles. One so obrechino inkunimdi ewo advance Ghana savings and loans so some be anya advance o maboa magana etimi abananima bedru samre emredu so was also jode o madam enti ye bo e de rem de afutu eko e de magana empanyimfo se abribia no ye ko school ni ye kwa kusua de ya na abede ye fegene doso abrofosem no doso na arithmetic na hwahwa na se be ye be che wo bi kwa obefa so no abetimi aye adwuma wobenya sika wonkodan wo bi wonye tosom ene de enkyire bi wo se ho ene wo se ye me ye ni koye nkyerkyere bi esanse na wobetimi aboa ama amanfo etimi biebie nyuma na nyuma na hyeta o mafa nkrofo adwuma na aboa magana afa ne ntepapa efra
to akwa ama empanimfo ene akyerɛkyerɛfo a wɔnom ɛwɔ tertiary institutions mu nyinaa sɛ wɔnom enyai sɛ wɔnom ɛkyerɛ adesuafo adeɛ ɛma wɔnom ɛbɛyɛ graduates a wɔbɛnante apɛ adwuma yɛ na mmom wɔnkyerɛ wɔnom adeɛ sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ɛntɔ sɛ wɔnom ɛbɛwie school no na yɛ adeɛ sɛ wɔwɔ wɔn nsa no adwuma a wɔbɛtumi ahye bibi ase ewa abra wonom enkopa adwuma ewo bia nkyɛn saa efutu semi Father Charles Zion ya wono no ye opanyi kwankyerɛfo a woda Salvation Temple Church na no na wodi tuja na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ empempi no adesuafo ekɔ school mu a ade a yɛkyerɛ wa ne sɛ wɔbɛba besua ade na wɔbɛwie na afei wɔbɛsesa wonom nkrata sɛ wɔkɔ akɔpa adwuma ayɛ wɔ office mu ɛno na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛwɔ sa akyerɛkyerɛfo etimi kyerɛ wonom ade sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a wonom bɛwie no na wɔn nsa no adwuma won kasa ebetimi ahyase aye bibi na beboa ama adwuma ho nsem epagya ne mu yie ewo mangane mu
educating in school now educating so same time some amani science am adwuma bi se ne be ya se politics na mboa no because without politics no untumi nyej mo bibia eno na aboye fo we kai me yie mu be se 83 84 mu na me kutansa na adwuma na ya develop them we are electrician me adwuma fine for so many years. I'm saying, I'm school, me practicing. And any other, we years, Onishi, this or university. And no more the subject answers are before 4 years.
Oba panyin a wɔhwɛ ɛma a wɔnom ɛwɔ asɔre ne mu so Emilia Apia enso ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛwɔ sesesei asɔre mpanyinfoɔ ɛsɔre gyina na wɔnom ɛkasetia ɛma a wɔnom ɛyiyi wɔn ho ɛwɔ social media so esan sɛ yade a ɛntwa yie kura
nyame no ye wo nyame mo awusiesie na fa nse me ko office ana me ko ye twa me light me ko tua na me ko tua water bill me dressing na se wa ma nyame de anya different na ebuo be no ye de be ma ehia se ye be hu awusiesie no ye be hu awusiesie no ne ye nya nkyerɛkyerɛ asɔfo no mesra mo ye nyina ye de adwene baako kuma baako be kyerɛ awusiesie na ye siesie hu na ye hu nyame emu awusiesie ne wiase de siesie wo ye Kristo ni ye hu wo ye wiase ni ye hu obi mpo de odete asɔre dem no odi ko disco na me se ye fine ko chan asɔre dem ya ma ye hu kwan san se wo ko kan wo ye sɔfo an odifo na wo kan wa asɔre ne ye ma to be hwa asɔre dem a wo hu obi an ko mu gu ho ye nhyɛ trouser ye boduko untumi mba nyame fie keke entiti ya ye jade ama ye no ama bibia ye beko biara no ye dem so
Sorry, I'm going to go to you, Musa, watch that saying if you must be a quatrain was for cry. And it you must have now see a fan of serious. Near me, and a coso said a bear, you bet me on no event, and I was here. Dear Ben Kukran was here, Ryan Fetchny, and you can see a Fetchny, and want some Casa discipline, and in Yano Moha, and want some near the ever bramum. Watch another and said, Yes, chassis, the Bia Ewo and Crackle Pomono, yes, chassis, if you so Eddie a free and Crackle Pomoa. Na say, Ena is a tear. Akonya say so beto anopani awia na yehoma bupan aduo no enwumre na akanya say so beto yehoma bupan aduo no enwumre na from aye hom nso egyina gwa kodo yehoma bupan aduo krono ennum sa pepepe na esi etie ewo enkran kropon emu na yefriwa ne yede ani eche eye oboase ene ne mpotemu akonya say so beto anopani awia na yehoma bupan aduo otwe enwumre na akonya say so beto yehoma bupan adusia enwumre na from aye hom nso egyina gwa kodo yehoma bupan aduo krono ewemu be nwunu pa iti bomoden a se obetimi ahye nkwada na atade a emu edu kakra yenko from antemufu akonya se nso beto anopa ne awia ne yehoma bupan aduo otwe enwumre no akonya se nso beto yehoma bupan adusia enwumre no from aye hom no nso egyina gwa kodo yehoma bupan aduo krono ennom eno ye from antemu bia ye friend se fu eniti ehonsem eno no ewiemu nsatwae mu nsem no na okupie mu atwae mantam bia friend se kama akonya se nso beto anopa ne awia ne yehoma bupan aduo otwe enwumre na akonya se nso beto yehoma bupan aduanan enwumre no enframa ye hom ne nso egyinam ebekwa akoduru yehoma bupan aduo krono ennan na ese sa pepe ne bisi akoyara Ghana ene kuta ye mudia na kyese eye fertilizer papa enwasem na meka de akyɛ wo ye kuku ani akotobi fagu fertilizer fagu kuku no bayan so na afi intimi so do so na eduru bia ye thinking kan mu kra na yentimi enso ebribra ne yentini bebrebe o madamenti ne bi mu nsakyɛ mu nsam ye de ebram de du so ye bɛkɔ ne akɔhwɛ ako pamaso nsam Eric esi do boy de kitwesi abra Adom kase na wuguso ehwe emraso yenhwe nsam enkoso agudie ni mo na nsam ne doso de se fata sauti ni ketewe senyoro do rewra bia na ya hye papa bia nya sope eye chochoti ane ne cream mo de yesi akonkon ye de nsam no ebra sanso na aboafo herbal ono so eka ho entempa so alomo bete so talem ana carba coffee so eka wo de den a anya sam keto akra yenhya se emfamfi wafu tournament ehya se omanmu from the 9th of September to the 24th Cape Coast any second day na no ada na draw na beto dwa yere won sem kwa bra dada but the bebre na esu ho any san hwe na Ghana yenye ready for that tournament you go so edidi a kira honorable Ezekiel sports minister also mehwe na bibia todi.
We've done it before. We have the capacity. We did it in 2008. It was so excellent. 2008, the way we saw Ghana, the way we packaged the tournament, the way organization skills were done. So some of us believe that Ghana has got the capacity, got a track record of hosting such major events. They know that when they came in 2008, everything went on successfully in terms of hotel accommodation, in terms of road network, in terms of everything that needed to be done. We positioned ourselves for that tournament. So for 2008, Ghana has been seen as a good place to host major events.
And on some honorable Ezekiel adhere to Janti Eberhe na Ghana first match against Gambia on the 9th. Adhere should be PMB and one Sambe bro. Yashawa no film near court semi final. No just an and some city now to Black Stars B while one about what for no one go so young so they are CHAN qualifiers and coach Maxwell Kunadu so ACC team in the absence of coach Akwesiapia Brakwesiaba there but so Maxwell and Ben more or shana bibia atumi akọ ehi won nsam kakra ba sa kwan bia so no preparations eguso ekoso ye pa.
Yeah, I think in my opinion I think it's the best team. But saying that, I also agree that there are still good players out there. There's no doubt on my mind at all. There are very, very good players out there. But just that maybe the good players out there, as compared to positioning and numbers that we deal with, you may see a good player out there but may not been invited or is not currently in camp. Already we are 28 in camp and we need to even bring it down to 23 before we go. So it's not easy, it's very difficult, but this has been our job and we do the right thing and make sure that we present a very, very, very strong team against Burkina. But there's still good players out there, I agree. We have very, very good and skillful players within the team. So as much as we want to match them boot for boot, we try to also use our skills to outweigh them. We know they are very good in set pieces. Their turf is very heavy, and we've seen them on videos and other things. So I think they don't have a bad team at all. They are very good, but we are also good. We just hope that we get a very good day. I think these boys can make Ghana proud. We have a very, very good team.
All right, Coach Maxwell Kunadu, on the 11th of August, here, Kopim Ouagadougou, and the Burkina Faso for their Kopim, so a CHAN qualifier first leg, and a Ecoso Honomono. Now, if you're in Korea and Samba community, Ecoso, Manane, now transfer no done. It's a done deal. You with my confirming, send a Menja Matic, with fee Chelsea, Kopim, Manchester United, 40 million BD, a Pimo, Marino, so penny pie into a Messenko, not at the bench, SN talent. Now, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. And a copy more court when him say yeah the tax evasion be ato no so a na so ko yi na no akoyo be kakra ye hwe de be pii mo chiri be pii bia no ye de honsam e be bro nsam ya na doso de se fata salty and ye de ba ketewe senya do bia na ye hye enye sope carbel coffee alomo bitters boafo about chocho tea and any cream and of course de bia meka say look smart and simple mish mega and more looky smart and simple abra wanya GT pentuma now they pump for mish mega 0543 380-6578 0543-806578. Now the mesh mega drink come on. Sergio Manucho me producer. Kejuana Kasani Erica Sidu Body. Yanko amanane ensemu channel so say West End University ekutere mu school papa powder ho boma eboama obibia etimi ekoyie wo mu kutere mu sanso na mu lubari enso ekutere mu bomade anama nsa ka bi eye oto a eche kasa DC paint with media paint dem ene mountain nyina da ena ebio nso no kakai betes mu nyina da kenkon a hye na ahenche be bia befa bia no eno ana omanfo budget so wo mu ne kutere mu a amanane ensem ye de ebrem na yanko Kenya man no emu okopie mu Kenya panyini ba ko a abato ekoso nyina da wona na hwe IT ehon sensem so te se de nansi antem Ghana yeto aba ye de ene sikwa ye mpanyifo ka so yi transmission couriers ye buka mu na jegbo na jikum no wona na hwe so ewo ho ye frana Chris Insando opanyini Insando eyira na sentem ne ye kwwe na ye huna opanyini Insando watwa na nanu monse do bitimi nchese ni pabonefo bi ne di na boa anase ebia wono ankasa eno kohia ne kofiri kwa mu na samra mekasa empanyifo so ye hwehwemu e de afa ho se de bia no kuretua mu fe e bitimi bededwa wei ene amana na nsem de Afrika nyaman no mu eba ye do so ne ye baba awram ne akwa akwaji ani e wa ne gidie mu nsem ye ka ne gidie mu nsem de a ade ba akopɛ ne de gidie ani e ye fa do gu fa bi gu fa de Adonko ena ebions no Lucky VK. Womo ne kutaye mu ye ka Lucky VK de ma no manka samo de awunim dada fesisi ho na ma ho enchi se rese. Na ye bo e de ewram de a F2 Samson kwako e de ama gospel anyum to fo wo mai mu se wonhwe mu no sa brebia no wo be ye wanka sa wonyom mo nkofo obi nyom na ebibia se akofa nsem bia e de aba.
Eza ufobia dia koni nchen na kwakosire ne sa suban no enye papa enti omo sesa nkrofo nyum no omo modernize no ofo se woto ne style bi ne chere se waye ni ya enye right nipa na ne nwom no na komandi wachi da eyesa wo nduru ba bia enti wo hwe won a omo mo wiwi anwom no eto no wo hwe omo nduru ba bia sisi anu ande na me amitiwe me nwom ahodo ayatwa enka me ye den enka me ne hwan me ma abrewa esusu abrantie mu ha no afa no watwa eto tiamra Bible say twu yonko hye enti omo mo yesa de no omo nyai na emwa ema wo because nipa no yesa
Tem eno yenyina wesune fa kase ni nyina da emra na wie ye berma a wo berma shoes wo no wo kolibu enchaso konkoma wo boy dwuma pa emrepem no yebedidwa na mum midin ede obedum bie kwaku adokumi adondom ya wo tena da yebehia.